things off, but only one elimination. And with 3.5 points just separating Cyril Moussoumani and Antoine Albo for the world title, it was going to be very, very tense. But the boys held it together. They both made the final. It was touch and go all the way through, but they both ended up in the final. So for Cyril to win that world title, he needed to get a first, but he needed Antoine Albo to be 4 places back. So Antoine would need to finish 5th or worse. If Cyril was 2nd, he would be 6th. But he needed to finish inside the top 4. If he didn't, it was Antoine Albo's title. It was very tense. And also, obviously, the actual event title's up for grabs. Ben van der Steen was leading it going into it by 1.5 points. So how did it pan out? Well, coming down the first street, I tell you what, Cyril Moussoumani was going for it. And he actually rounded the first mark ahead of Antoine Albo. Ben van der Steen was flying at the front though. Albo looked a little bit deep, but just had an amazing jibe and came through the pack, ended up into 2nd place after the first mark running. Ben van der Steen ran away with it, and he got his first victory on tour.
So Ben, it's your first World Cup win on the PWA Tour after quite a few years competing. How do you feel right now?
Super happy. No words for it at the moment.
It's been a tough week, but you've had some pretty consistent results. Your Taboo gastric gear seems to be working out pretty well for you. How have you found the conditions this week?
Conditions were not as easy as it looked on the live stream. It was quite choppy sometimes, but yeah, the gear was working well. Everything went according to plan for once. So happy.
So then all eyes was on the other guys, Antoine Albo and Cyril Moussoumani. Who was going to get that world title? Well, to be honest, after a little mistake at mark number 2, Cyril Moussoumani just jarred on his jibe, and that opened the door really for Antoine Albo to get a clean run of it. And it was only Antoine Albo to clench his 22nd world title in all disciplines. Amazing stuff from the big Frenchman. He's a 22 times world champion. I mean, that's got to feel pretty good. It's really tight fight with Cyril though. How were you feeling today?
You know, today was like at the beginning, the same that at the beginning of the week. It was super tight. I had like a little bit more than 3.5 points, better than Cyril, and so he had the only option that to win the final and me finish out of the top 3. So I think he pushed a little bit, but I was also a little bit pushing. I was hoping this morning that he didn't qualify for the final, of course, but he managed to do it, to go to the final, and me too. So we meet in this start of the last.
I mean, it was great.
Final of the event, you know, and it was. But it was okay, you know. It was good. How you say, good.
That was excitement. It was a good way to end the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it really went down to that last heat of the last event on the last day to decide your world title.
We could have done only this slalom.
Yeah, exactly. That was it. It was just one race. Second for the actual event was Antoine Albo, Cyril Moussoumani in 3rd. In the overalls, that's what it was. Antoine Albo, Cyril Moussoumani and Pierre Mortefon. We haven't spoken much about Mortefon this week, but he was guaranteed of that 3rd place the whole time. Tati Franz had a good day. I think Tosselli came up the rankings, Julian Kentel as well. So lots of movers and shakers today. In the ladies, well, it was all to play for. The first place was really pretty much gone. Delphine Cossin had the world title wrapped up and had the event wrapped up as well.
Nothing. Congratulations. We just have a quick word, your reaction to winning the event and the world title.
It was a very great event. I'm really happy to win the first race of the event and the last one, the 14th race. So very nice event, very windy, and I couldn't finish the year better than that. So super happy.
So the event results, Delphine Cossin, Lena Erdl, and then Sarah Keita in 3rd. And that wraps it up here in Noumea for the Airwaves Dream Cup. Like I said, it has been a Dream Cup. It's been a dream year on the tour for the slalom boys and girls. We've had a great competition, but a great way to finish. So congratulations to all the winners. And the next time you see us will be in 2015 for the PWA Tour next year. Bye.